In the skies over Ukraine, Russia's war machine still roars. But according to a new intelligence report, there's a weakness the world can't see, a flaw buried deep within Russia's own defense industry. A weakness the West could exploit without ever firing a single shot. A new analysis by the Royal United Services Institute, a UK-based defense think tank, warns that Russia's fighter jet production is far more fragile than it looks. Despite decades of defense buildup, Moscow still depends on imported materials and technology to build and maintain its most advanced aircraft. From alloys and avionics to machine tools and microchips, many of the parts Russia needs come from foreign suppliers. And that dependency could soon become a critical vulnerability. The RUSI report, written by Jack Wadling and Nikolai Stakov, says Western nations could target these supply lines, tightening sanctions and choking off the hidden lifelines of Russia's aircraft industry. Moscow's reliance on foreign technology has already slowed production. Ukraine's precision strikes on defense facilities have added to the pressure, and every missile that hits a factory delays Russia's next fighter from ever leaving the runway. The Sukhoi Design Bureau, the legendary maker of the Su-57, Su-35, and Su-34, was once a symbol of Russian engineering dominance. But even Sukhoi now faces challenges, struggling to find replacements for critical imported tools and materials. And while Russia tries to appear self-sufficient, the truth is more complex. Some of its most essential parts still trace back to suppliers in Europe, Asia, and even Western-affiliated trade networks. The report also notes that Russia's combat aircraft, while dangerous, cannot match the full capabilities of NATO's or China's fifth-generation fighters. Yet their continued production still poses a battlefield threat, especially if Russia can maintain or expand its air fleet. That's why cutting the supply chain isn't just about economics. It's about air superiority and the ability to control the future of the skies. Once, Russia's fighters were exported across the world, from India to Egypt. But now, nations that used to buy Sukhoi aircraft are turning elsewhere, toward NATO or even Chinese options. India, for example, chose France's Rafale over the Su-35. Confidence in Russian technology is fading, and Western sanctions could accelerate that collapse. Ukraine, meanwhile, continues to hit high-value targets deep inside Russia, refineries, arms depots, and now, defense manufacturing hubs. Each successful strike weakens Moscow's ability to replace its lost aircraft. And according to RUSI analysts, this is exactly where Ukraine's allies can apply more pressure, by restricting access to machine tools, components, and engineering expertise that keep Russian production alive. The report even suggests another front in this shadow war: encouraging Russia's best engineers and scientists to leave the country. Every expert that exits, every mind that migrates, weakens the Kremlin's industrial backbone. If sanctions target the right suppliers, and if Ukraine keeps striking the right factories, Russia's once mighty air force could slowly be grounded, not by battle losses, but by the invisible hand of economic warfare. In modern conflict, power isn't just measured in missiles or jets. It's measured in supply chains, and whoever controls them, controls the war. This is global state. Unseen battles, untold strategies, and the hidden mechanics of global power.